Good afternoon, judges. My name is Amar Nangia, and my partners Aaron, Sean, and I created this TripAdvisor review sorter. So the inspiration of this is that we wanted to combine machine learning and natural language processing, and while scrolling data sets, we found the TripAdvisor data sets and knew it was the perfect way to do this. The problem with the TripAdvisor data is that surveyors could neglect the star rating, and of course, we want to create a more accurate and impartial rating system because my level of a five and yours five could be very different. So, create a more universal way of sorting a hotel into good or bad. And of course, we could determine the higher quality and everything based on text reviews and replace the need for people to enter a star. So how does this work? I'm sorry for the little zigzag kind of pattern we're going here, but first the algorithm scans the text, then it finds all the common words. In this case, it's 800 common words. And then after that, it finds trends with words and ratings. And then after this, it scans the new text that you enter, and depending on the words inside of it, it'll predict whether it's a good rating or a bad rating. To do this, we use natural learning processing and logistic regression binary classification. Where do we build this? We built this on the Kaggle notebook using a Kaggle dataset, and of course the Python libraries sklearn, NumPy, and Pandas. Obstacles we faced were syntax errors, index problems, and not knowing what to do problems, which are pretty generic problems. So how do we overcome these? We researched and used Stack Overflow, a lot of articles, a lot of Google searching in order to figure out how to do this. The results, we got 80% accuracy, which isn't good, but it's not bad at the same time. So we're pretty happy with this, but of course we can improve this, which leads me to this slide. Right now, we only find the top 800 used words, so increasing that number could potentially increase the accuracy. And then, of course, using bigger data sets and better quality data sets would also predict better. And then, just as a program improvement, we want to predict actual stars one, two, three, four, five instead of just good or bad. The ethical concerns, there's not too many ethical concerns, but the program could accidentally associate words like no with being bad when the customer could use as no problems, which would be a good review. So there could be bias, but ethical concerns, there's not too many. Future uses is it could be a more accurate rating system. We could remove the star section. It would just be text-based reviews. It would also be able to predict the future of the hotel if the future hotel is going to be good in the future, and it can sort out bad slash low quality reviews that are just there to ruin the business. Thank you for listening to our presentation. I hope you enjoyed, and we really enjoyed making this. Thank you and goodbye.
Okay, now I'm just gonna quickly go over the code. So first we import the libraries, and then we get the import as a pandas data from from the CSV, and we drop all the things that don't have reviews that text or review that rating, and then we basically only care about those two, so we limit to those columns, and then we define a function is good review, and basically if it's greater than 3 stars, then it's a good review, and then we apply that. As you can see, it creates a new column, and then after that we tokenize it, so basically creates an array of strings, and then we take the top 800 most frequent strings out of all the 35,000 reviews, and then here you can print it, and then we convert into an array basically of which contains what, and we split the data into testing and training, and then we fit it into the logistic regression model, and then accuracy score, as you can see, is 80%. And an example is here, which is this is a bad review, and it prints out it's a bad review, and this is a good review, and it prints out a good review.